On this International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict, we must realize that these crimes are not accidental. We know that conflict-related sexual violence is used deliberately as a tactic of war, terror, repression, and control. It is the cheapest weapon of war, used to destroy families, fracture communities, and weaken entire societies. The devastating reality that we must confront today is that more and more children are also victims of conflict-related sexual violence in far too many parts of the world. The impact on their lives is profound and long-lasting. But behind every child survivor, there are also caregivers, most often mothers, sisters, grandmothers, or other women of the community who carry an immense burden in extremely fragile environments and who very often have themselves been abused. Through the initiative Stand, Speak, Rise Up that I launched in Luxembourg in 2019, together with survivors, Nobel Peace Prize laureates, activists, leaders and partners from around the world, I have witnessed how essential recognition and long-term support are in trying to rebuild lives and communities. Stand, Speak, Rise Up supports initiatives helping women and children affected by the conflict-related sexual violence access healthcare, education, psychological care, and gives them opportunities to hopefully regain stability and independence. Survivors repeatedly remind us that recovery is not a journey anyone can make alone. Healing requires safety, dignity, opportunities, and strong human connections. Caregivers should never have to carry this burden alone. Supporting them is essential to the well-being and protection of children. When caregivers are supported, children have a greater chance to heal, families find renewed strength, and communities can begin to rebuild with dignity and hope. But support alone is not enough. Survivors and their families need not only recognition and medical and psychological care, but also justice for the harm they have endured, as well as guarantees that such violence will never happen again. Accountability is essential to restoring dignity, rebuilding trust, and preventing these crimes from being repeated time and again. We must break the silence. We must end impunity. And most of all, we must send a clear message. Shame does not belong to survivors. It belongs to the perpetrators alone. Today, I call on governments, international organizations, humanitarian actors, and civil society to strengthen systems of justice, care, and protection for child survivors of conflict-related sexual violence, and for those who support them every day, because every child deserves safety. Every caregiver deserves support and dignity, and every one of them deserves to be recognized for the heroes that they are. Thank you.